Blake Skjellerup, thanks for joining us. How are preparations going for Sochi?
My preparations are going very well, thank you. I am based in Calgary, and it's a great facility here, and I'm really enjoying heading into Sochi in February.
Yeah, and when do you find out if you're actually on you've made your way onto the Kiwi team?
I have qualifying against the rest of the world in November, and then after the conclusion of that, I will know whether I've qualified, and then I await selection by the New Zealand Olympic Committee.
How do you feel about going to a place where they've just passed a law that police can arrest people on suspicion of being gay?
Yeah, it makes me a little bit nervous. I was in the closet for quite some time, and it wasn't a very fun place to be. And I guess going to a place like Russia, to me, it's like going back into the closet, and that's somewhere I don't want to go. So I'm going to go there, and I'm just going to be myself.
Are you going to be out and proud when you're there?
Most definitely.
I hear you might be wearing a rainbow pin. Is that going to be possible considering the IOC strict rules with pins and advertising?
The London Games created a pin which they called the Pride pin, which was part of their diversity and inclusion program. And that was one of the factors of why they were awarded the Olympic Games. And so this pin was an official piece of Olympic merchandise and is now an official piece of, I guess, Olympic memorabilia. And so I'm within my rights to be wearing that in Sochi.
What do you think, though, about the people who are there, gay and lesbian people who are there and are being persecuted? There are some people calling for a boycott of the Games because of this. How do you feel about a boycott?
I don't agree with the boycott at all. I guess my position on the issue is that visibility is a lot better than not showing up at all. And I think with myself being there, it's going to bring a lot of attention to the issue.
Should the IOC take into account the human rights records of countries when it does proceed to allow them to host Olympic Games?
I think one of the beautiful things about the Olympic Games is that they can bring about change. And yes, they are an apolitical movement, and they're about personal bests and, I guess, bringing people together through sport. They also bring about, I guess, a change, and I think there's an opportunity for the Olympic Games to bring about a change this time around in Russia.